Hey guys, in this video we're going to do NFL power rankings for week 10. It's week 10 already? What the fuck? Anyway, so yeah, week 10 apparently in the NFL season. So let's hop right into this video. So at number 32, the worst team in football is the Tennessee Titans. What a surprise. The Tennessee Titans are the worst team in football. This team absolutely sucks, but one thing from the Titans, though, they put up a fight versus the Chargers, so honestly, that's pretty good from the Titans. Other than that, though, yeah, this team sucks. 31 Saints, they suck too. One-win team, they absolutely suck. They even put a fight up versus the Rams, and I'm still confused why I don't have the Saints at 32. They do have Tyler Shuck, but he doesn't do much either, so... So the Saints are going to be at 31. And up with 30, we got the Jets. The Jets are the Jets. They suck. Now, I could move them down because we could account the trades we had during the deadline. But honestly, I don't count those because it's not the off season. I don't count player signings. It's about how good the team is performed for week 9. And, well, the Jets, they had a bye week, so they don't do anything. At 29, we got the Dolphins. Now, honestly, I could move the Dolphins lower, but how bad some of these teams are. Dolphins are lucky they're going to be at 29, because I can easily put them at 32. But being nice, and they're my team. At 28, got the Browns. They had a bye week, so, yeah. 27, got the Raiders. They almost beat Jacksonville. But at the same time, they still lost. Pete Carroll just cannot do 2-point conversion. Cannot pass me, run the ball with a 2-point conversion. He can just never do that. He did it in the Super Bowl. He did it with Jacksonville. Yeah. So, yeah, the Raiders are going to be at number 27. At number 26, we got the Giants. The Giants, they got destroyed by the 49ers, and this team is not good. Brian Daboll might lose his job. Yeah, that fluke win versus the Eagles it was pretty fluky, so I'm gonna say the Giants, they go at 26. At number 25, we got Washington. Washington absolutely, blows now. Jaden Daniels is out for the rest of the year, most likely due to his arm injury. Overall, this team is fucked with injuries, so that's why I'm gonna have the Commanders, low at 25. This team can easily be low. Now we have another injury team in the Cincinnati Bengals who are number 24, and they lost to the Bears, and their defense is the absolute worst defense I have ever seen in my life. I have not seen a defense worse than the Cincinnati Bengals, but we do have defenses that, well, actually no, because there's times that the defense of the Bengals is pretty bad, so... the Bengals, they're going to be at 24. At number 23, we got the Falcons. Now, all these three teams, the Commanders, Bengals, and Falcons, can all switch. The Falcons, they're also fucked. I don't know why. They just, they go up and down, and they almost beat the Patriots, but still lose, because they're the Falcons. Why am I not surprised? At number 22, we got the Arizona Cardinals. They upset the Dallas Cowboys, so that is pretty good. They got a win versus Dallas, and Dallas, well, Arizona owns Dallas for the last few years. I don't know why I picked Dallas, but I did. It is what it is. But yeah, Cardinals at 22. They did have a good performance. Now at 21, we got the Houston Texans. Now, honestly, the Texans, they lost, but at the same time, they lost C.J. Stroud for a little bit, so due to concussion, so that sucks for C.J. Stroud and them. And then at number 20, we got the Dallas Cowboys. And then after this, I don't know what to put out half of these teams. The Cowboys, though, they lost to the Cardinals somehow, and this defense is just as bad as the Bengals. So honestly, I don't know. Alright, from now on this list, oh boy, this is going to be fun. At number 19, if you guys don't get mad at me, I got the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings, they beat Detroit. Good for them. I don't know if they're a true team or not. Damn, this is... Ugh. Yeah, this is... You guys might get pissed off at me. Just to have my list like this. Yeah, the Vikings are 19. I should give them a little more credit, but they're up and down sometimes, and honestly, they beat the Lions. Now, if they do have a good week next week, they can move up a lot, so... But for now, I'm going to have the Vikings at 19. At 18, I'm going to have the Carolina Panthers down. They did beat the Green Bay Packers. But one thing about the Panthers is that, though, just like the Vikings, they go up and down. So, honestly, that's good credit. I can give credit for that for the Panthers. Other than that, yeah, this team can be up and down. At number 17, we got the Baltimore Ravens. You guys beat the Miami Dolphins. Good for you guys. Other than that, you guys haven't looked super impressive. Let's see how you guys perform versus the Vikings this week. Because if you guys beat the Vikings, you might shoot up in the power rankings. But for now, I have to call you guys false because you only beat the Browns, the Dolphins, and... I guess they got lucky win versus Chicago. At number 16, we got the Detroit Lions. The Lions, they lost to the fucking Vikings. How the fuck do you lose to the Vikings? I don't know. So yeah, the Lions lost to the lose to the Vikings somehow. So they're gonna drop a lot. So I'm gonna have them at 16. At 15, I got the Patriots. The Patriots slowly but surely gaining my respect. I think every week I move them by a spot. Maybe if they win again, they'll go to number 14. Who knows? But I do have the Patriots at 15, though that win versus the Falcons was not impressive. And now I think about it, yeah, I'll probably go with Patriots. No, I'm now thinking about it. I'll go Patriots and then Lions. That will be a better, yeah, that's better. I like that. That looks better for me. The Patriots, yeah, that 1 point win versus the Falcons is not impressive at all. At number 14, we got the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills, they beat the Chiefs and they got lucky. I still think it's luck. And being the regular season Chiefs is not impressive at all. So yeah, Buffalo Bills 14. I do have them over Detroit, so I give you credit for that. And then at number 13, we got the not the Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears, they had a very good game versus Cincinnati. 47 points dropped. That is very good. Overall, the Bears and the Bengals could have made a candidate for Game of the Year potentially. Who knows? At number 12, we got the Green Bay Packers. They fall off this list because how the fuck did you lose to the Panthers? Okay, you lost to the fucking Panthers, so I don't want to hear it, Packers fans. So yeah, I have to remove you guys from the top 10. I don't know why. Every time I have you guys in the top 3, top 2, you guys just fall apart completely. Like, come on, man. At number 11, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ken Little made that field goal. A, B, you barely beat the Raiders. How? It's not impressive at all. So that's also how you guys are not that high, but I guess I'll give you guys credit. You did beat the Raiders, and you guys are kind of a certified playoff team. And then at number 10, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. You guys, I think you guys won. So, oh yeah, the bye week. No, you didn't have a bye week, but you guys did win, I think. So you guys had a good game. So yeah, you guys move up to number 10. At number 9, we got the Steelers. The Steelers, they're a contending team like usual, and they did have a win today versus they did have a win versus the Colts, and the Colts are a very good team, so I give them credit for that. Yeah, overall, basically it. At number 8, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, they're Super Bowl contenders still, and honestly, I don't know why everyone's doubting the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a good team, man. Come on. They got screwed over the Bills, okay? So I mean, I don't know why you guys are thinking the Chiefs are terrible. I know the playoff picture, but they're still a very good team. At number 7, we got the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers, they did beat the Giants, but I said to last week that if the 49ers win, they move up. And guess what? They moved up. And they move up to number 7. If they continue this winning streak, they will continue moving up. I don't know how this team is this good, as the active roster is comparable to the Saints or the Titans. Actually, not the Titans, the Saints maybe. So I don't know how the fuck this works, but hey, it's whatever. At number 6, we got the Indianapolis Colts. You guys got destroyed by the Steelers. Prove that the Colts are potentially frauds, maybe. Who knows? Overall, the Colts are a very good team still, but that loss versus the Steelers is not good at all. At number 5, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They had a bye week, so they don't move up a lot, but they did move up because there was a lot of teams that were down a lot. At number 4, we got the Los Angeles Rams. They did beat the Saints, and it's the Saints, and it's just the Saints. They suck. So obviously, the Rams they had a easy win versus the Saints. So yeah. At number 3, we got the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks, they had dominated the Washington Commanders with Jaden Daniels playing. I know Jaden Daniels is out for a little bit now, well, out for the rest of the season, but Jaden Daniels was playing most of the game. So that means Seattle dominated this whole time. Overall, yeah, it was good. At number 2, we got the Eagles. They had a good game. They dominated. Overall, yeah. In the deadline and stuff like that. Now they're adding a lot more. I know I don't include deadline stuff, but this team they're building too. So yeah. And at number 1, we got the Denver Broncos. They're 7-2. This team is very good. Yeah. This team is very good. They perform well every week. And yeah. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the year. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.